The following video is about simplifying radicals with variables and exponents. So it's a lot like simplifying radicals beforehand, but now we're just adding in a couple of steps. For the first one here, we're going to split this up into a couple of things. So first I got to split up the square root of 28. I believe 28 can be divided by 4. That gets me 7. So I'm going to write square root of 4 times square root of 7 times, I'm going to break up also square root of n squared times the square root of c to the 8th power. Now square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 7 stays the same. Cannot be broken down because it can't be divided by 4 or 1 to make this any more simple. Now, the square root of the variables, the exponent, if it's an even exponent, it gets cut in half. So the square root of n squared is just n to the first, or what we would call n. Square root of c to the 8th, 8 cut in half, would be c to the 4th. Now I want to order things that can be out front, okay, the coefficient that are multiplying together, like 2, n, and c to the 4th can all go out front. And I can leave the square root of 7 on the inside. That's my final simplified expression. Let's look at the second one, 150. Okay, 150, if I'm looking to see what that can be divided by, it's not 100, it's not 81, it's not 64, it's not 49, it's not 36, but it is 25. On my calculator, if I do 150 divided by 25, that gets me 6. So I can break that down to be radical 25, whoops, radical 25 times radical 6, and then also times it by the m to the 10th power. Now radical 25, that's just 5, square root of 25. Square root of 6 is one that you would think can be broken down, but it cannot be broken down because it does not divide evenly into 4. Then m to the 10th, this is another section where I would cut the exponent in half. So this would be m to the 5th power. Now it's just about ordering correctly. Now I'm going to write 5 m to the 5th power and then square root of 6. That's the final simplified expression for this one. Now what happens whenever we've got an odd exponent? We're going to see here. First thing, let's work with 96. What can 96 be divided by? Let's go through and check them here. 96 divided by 64, no. 96 divided by 49, no. 96 divided by 36, no. 96 divided by 25, no. 96 divided by 16, hey, there we go. So I'm going to make this the square root of 16 times 6, that's for 96, times the square root of y to the 7th power. Okay, square root of 16 just turns to 4. Square root of 6 we just saw, can't break down any farther. So that's where I'm at right now with those. Now with an odd exponent, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put y in the radical to the next lowest even number. The next lowest even number to 7 would be 6. Then I'm going to times it by another y to the 1st power. So they still have the same amount of y's. So there's 6 plus 1 here, Ninja 1, that would be 7. Now that helps me reduce because now I've got 4, y to the 6. I cut the 6 in half because it's even. That gets me y to the 3rd can go out front. And then what's left inside is the 6 from before here. And then the y to the 1st. That can stay inside of the radical and be part of the radicand. That's my final simplified expression. Use this to help you with your homework tonight and to help you with simplifying radicals with variables and exponents.